Tonight with your voice, your vote. Specifically, how secure are South Carolina elections? There are questions tonight after a recent statewide audit found issues across the state. Our Nate Stanley spoke with the state agency in charge of that report and has more on their findings and what it means for the future of elections in the Palmetto State.
And especially being the election year, I think this report will garner attention.
Earl Powell, the director of South Carolina's Legislative Audit Council, says his office's investigation into South Carolina's election process produced some surprising findings. According to Eric Douglas, the audit manager, their team was approached by the General Assembly in December 2021 to review the state's overall process for handling elections.
I've interviewed dozens of officials at the South Carolina State Election Commission, the SEC, many county officials, federal officials.
According to the report, which totals close to 200 pages, they found over 1,500 dead individuals had active voter registration prior to March 1st, 2023. It also finds ballots were cast between 2022 and 2023 from deceased individuals.
We're not talking about massive numbers of dead people voting or anything like that, but we did find I think a couple of instances, I think 3 individuals who were apparently had somehow cast votes after being deceased, which perhaps was a result of them putting in absentee votes that were counted after that, before they had passed away.
The report found that 10 South Carolina Department of Correction inmates cast ballots between 2010 and 2021. Also, over 200 SCDC inmates were listed with an active voter registration as of March 2023.
But it doesn't appear to be a material issue, but it's something nevertheless you don't want, anybody who's ineligible voting.
Despite the findings, Douglas says they did not find any evidence that there was voter fraud or any double votes cast during the audit. He still believes elections in South Carolina are safe and secure and encourages residents to get out and vote and read the report for themselves.
Certainly there's always a risk, in terms of finding any kind of that actually being exploited. We didn't see anything of that nature.
He tells us the office has given their findings and recommendations to the Election Commission and is anticipating they'll work with state lawmakers to make some changes.
Some recommendations have or are in the process of being implemented, and whether or not the rest are, we'll wait and see.
In Columbia, Nate Stanley, News 19, WLTX.
And in a statement now to News 19, the State Election Commission saying that with the support of the General Assembly, the State Election Commission has created a new audit division, a new training division, and taken steps to create a consolidated statewide standardized procedure for voter registration and elections. And they think these findings will help the State Election Commission and our state's policymakers to continue the work of upholding election integrity in South Carolina.